Alright, I'm back. Look at him just like lovingly looking up at me, asking for pets. He's such a sweetie. Don't bite though. No. If you bite, then I stop. Why are you like... Hang on, let me see if I can get him back in view. Hey? I need to try and come up with a better way to set up the camera. I've got some ideas. I might have to try and like engineer something, sort of. But I have ideas for it, so. Okay, I want to... No, we'll camp when we exit. I have chocolate, by the way. So we had chocolate at work that essentially went bad, which means we can't sell it anymore. But, I mean, best before dates are not expiry dates, and even expiry dates aren't concrete. I know a lot of people would probably, like, fight me on this, but when you got limited funds, you learn how to tell when if food is actually bad or not. And some expiry dates can even be pushed by, like, a month or more. Because the whole idea is that expiry date has to be essentially, like, a worst-case scenario. You know? Like, fridge breaks for a night overnight while the store is closed.
No. Trail me.
Okay, so we should have found a new spot. Pickle, stop chewing on yourself. Come on, be nice. There. Okay, so we'll exit. We'll see what else we can... This chicken is okay. The chickens are okay. Look at the baby chickens. There should... He should have said a spot was marked on my map, right? This is why I hate this. Okay, but maybe I'm not actually done here? No, because it doesn't say there's any quests here. Where am I supposed to go for the quest? the map is too big for it to not let you jump to an area that's for a quest. Because none of them are saying anything. Not even Varnwold is saying anything for the quest. While traveling through the hills of Nomen, we noticed something worrisome. Crows circled the sky, much as they do upon spying a corpse to feast upon. More ominous yet, clouds of snow trailed into the sky as well. After noticing that, we approached carefully, trying not to reveal ourselves. We soon saw that what attracted the crows. A dead horse lay in the ditch, one leg missing, and its carcass already picked at by scavengers. Near the horse was what looked to be the corpse of its former rider, a young man clad only in undergarments. The smoke was coming from a bonfire, around which goblins were roasting a horse leg. It seemed their hunger was stronger than their fear of these animals. Other goblins were busy rummaging through the clothes of a deceased man and taking whatever choice bits they could find. One goblin was strutting around wearing a beret with a feather, another a velvet jacket, and two other goblins, each wearing a single boot, were in the middle of a tug of war with the dead man's trousers. Bared our weapons and menacingly demanded an explanation. Realizing we weren't in a playful mood, the goblins grew defensive, almost pleading, "It not us! We not kill no one! He already dead! He already deaded!" The goblins' words tumbled over each other in their haste to exonerate themselves, but they seemed to be sincere. "Horse threw him, nasty thing! Broke his neck! Horse killed him! We not even tried eating him!" After hearing their story, we let the goblins go with a warning, but before that, we made sure to reclaim everything they'd taken from the deceased, including a hefty coin pouch. Alas, in this backwater, coin proved of little use. Alas, the body laid before us belonged to none other than Tommen Hanvaki, a noble from Gralton, the one whose brother begged us to look for him. A letter in his jacket pocket, yellowed with age, confirmed his identity. It was signed Matthew Hanvaki, a relative. All we could do then was take the tragic news to his brother. Okay, well, that's one quest done. Where am I supposed to go for this other quest, though? I swear it said he was marking a spot on my map, but I don't see anything. See, like, none of these say that they're for quests. Neither do any of these. So I'm just confused as fuck. Stop chewing on yourself. A small but well-armed group moves across the flatlands. Whoops. Tattoos, leather, and fur fur clothing, bone amulets at their belts. These are barbarians. Kelids, to be precise. Probably from neighboring Numeria, or maybe lands even further north. They stop when they see you, hands on their weapons and frowns on their faces. Hey! One of the barbarians shouts towards Numeria. You're from the north, right? Which tribe? I'm by myself. Wait, isn't that the gal the 6 bears kicked out? Because they were scared that if a woman touched a sword, their balls would fall off? Haha! Just let bygones be bygones. I walk with her now. Amiri points at you. The barbarian examines you closely. So, you lead this group then. I'm Nober. We're from Numeria, part of the Tiger Lord's tribe. We're just minding our own business here, not looking to pick a fight. We don't want any trouble, and we're not after anyone. Do you know anything about the situation at Varnhold? Varnhold, never heard of it. Whatever's going on there, we got nothing to do with it. What are you searching for? The Kelid frowns. No idea, really. Dugat just said we should search for caves and ancient ruins, and he'd tell us if it was what we were looking for. You ask me, we're just wasting time out here, but Chieftain knows best. Have you found anything interesting? I wish. We've been searching the area for days now, but all we found was a cave with some grime-faced half-men. No ancient ruin, no treasures, not a damn thing. One of our people seems sick. Can I help? A barbarian woman steps forward, trying to control her heavy coughing. That'd be welcome. The woman starts coughing again and spits some blue phlegm on the ground. Ew, blue? I caught blue spit somewhere in the Barrens. I can pay for the healing in gold. Sure, pay up. Barbarian woman gives you several coins. After you heal the woman's disease, she breathes in deeply, relishing the sensation. Wow, thank you. It was a nasty thing, let me tell you. Won't let you take breath in or let gases out. You're pretty far from home. Not so far. The Target Lords travel around a lot. From the World Wound to Yobaria. Hell, these lands were once practically home to us. We used to clear them damn Fae from the Gnarl Marshes on a regular basis. Well, now we're here again. That's a nomad life, you see. Never know where you'll find yourself tomorrow. Bye-bye! I said bye-bye!
Step, step.
I definitely feel like I hear, like...
Becomes distance.
The audio definitely seems better. Hard to say for certain.
Forwards. No, backwards, backwards.
We'll have to play more different types of games and stuff. And we'll have to see how it performs in, like, a shooter, but... Pickles, it's not very flattering. Eh? Oh my god. Please tell me, did you guys see his tongue sticking out? His tongue was like He was just looking around like that. What? I'm definitely gonna have to move this a little bit. I know. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera, I think. I might see if I can rig something up on the box so that it can turn. Like, maybe I can make some kind of contraption out of cardboard so that it can actually, like, rotate a little bit. Hey, Pickles, what do you think? It probably wouldn't be that hard. It'd just be a matter of figuring it out, you know? I've got some ideas. Actually, I've got some ideas. Absolutely, I've got some ideas. Okay. Continue. Going that way isn't gonna matter yet. Okay, we're gonna come back to here. Let's do this. Let's do fish on a stick.
Why do people write everything down? Memory is firmer than paper.
Most honorable Ekandayo, you used to guard caravans. Do you think your employer's business would have thrived if he only did his accounting in memory, not on paper?
All right. Did I miss something here? Like, I don't know what I'm missing.
Step, step, step.
You won Legends of the Hidden Temple? Nice. Okay, so let's take a look at this again. You're gonna go make some breakfast? No worries. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Uh, okay. Um, okay. So I'm right. There should be something on there. It's called the Overgrown Cavern. So I'm going to look at that and see if we can find it. I don't like looking shit up, but when it doesn't tell me what I'm supposed to be looking for. And the map is so fucking big. Yeah, because see, it's supposed to show the quest at the bottom there. Actually, if I go down a little bit more. There we go. We can do the kingdom stuff. Ooh. I definitely want to do that. Okay, I can't do that yet, though. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up.
My life is a burden.
Oh, sheesh. You're
If you
fine.
need stories, ask the others. I performed no feats.
You think I'm only interested in feats? Any fool can write about feats. But about true life?
I'm almost wondering if I should try making pickles like socks. What do you think, Pickles? Think if I make you some socks, it might help you stop from over grooming your legs? I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that's a yes? Alright, let's do it. Oh, the barbarians scared them out. Hey, who's that walking over there? A barbarian standing guard at the cave entrance calls over to you coarsely. It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. Amiri answers something in Halit, the native tongue of the Numerian Kelij tribes. After a brief exchange in Halit with Amiri, the guard switches back to common. Peace! If you want to speak with our elders or spend the night, you may enter. Just don't expect a free dinner. Pickles. What are you doing? Whenever my hand comes like anywhere near him, he gets all like excited. Hey? I think I'm gonna have to try and move like the camera back more too, so it's a little wider. Yeah. He's such a sweetie. I mean, he is and isn't at the same time. He can be really annoying. I see ya.
Trail me.
What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? Alright, he is not being very cooperative and actually staying on camera though, so I'm gonna... Hey, Pickles? Are you moving around too much? Definitely gonna have to figure a little bit better out for the camera.
Did it without breaking it.
Cool. Let's take all their stuff. I need to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. A half-orc woman sits by the fire. Her clothes are made of leather and fur, matching the rest of the barbarians. She frowns as she slides her finger along a map, crudely drawn on a crumpled sheet of paper. She lifts her gaze as she notices you. Huh, guess. Who are you? If you're a friend, take a seat by the fire and let's talk. I'm Bolga from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. When Bolga's gaze stops on Knock Knock, she chuckles. Quite a beast you got there. Ones like that we use for rags back home. Their hides ain't good for nothing else. Ones like you, I use for chowder. Meat like dung, not good for nothing else. Knock Knock glares at the sturdy woman with a predatory look as he runs a finger along the edge of his blade. Do you know anything about the situation at Varnhold? Varnhold? Where's that? The barbarian looks down at her map and finds a rough sketch of the area. No idea. We've never been there. What are you doing here? Oh. We're looking for some ruins or cave or something. I don't really know. Only Duke Gav knows exactly what we're looking for. He's a cleric, and he's our leader on this expedition. Well, him and the sisters. Who are the sisters? They're witches who serve, They're witches who serve Armag. They seem to know a lot about the world. History, gods, even other worlds. They're pretty smart talkers. You'd hardly believe the things they know. And they have these strange, unimaginable spells. When Armag ordered us to pack up for this expedition, we thought we'd be marching for a month. But they just waved their hands, whoosh! A ton of multicolored lights opened up before us. The trip here took us just an hour. Can you imagine it? I wouldn't be surprised if you can't. Have you found anything of interest? It'd be nice if we had. So far it's just dirt, crap, and monsters. Like, we don't get enough of that back in Numeria. Found this hole and the monsters that were living here. We took a beating doing it, but we managed to kick them out. Then after we searched the place, we found out it's just a regular cave. Nothing of note. After a day or so, we'll probably head out and keep searching. Yeah, so they fucked up the Spriggan that were here. Where might I find Dugath and these sisters? They're in our main camp here. Bulga points at a cross on her map. If you're looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. It'd be much better than digging around in the dirt out here. Thank you for the invitation. I'll take you up on it for staying the night, yes. Because who knows if something will happen. Nope, I just rested. That's it. Okay. So then I guess we can just leave, because there's nothing else here.
Time becomes distance.
Ah. I'm guessing this might be their camp? Or this here. A massive stone door blocks the entrance. It has no knobs, buttons, or other signs as to how to unlock it. However, a thick patch of moss has been scraped off the door's hinges, hinting that it's been opened recently. Search for a way. Use detect magic. Try to force it. There's nothing. In other words, you can't do this yet. Noms. Nice. I got eggs when I was shopping. See, and again, it doesn't tell me where the camp is. Unless it's this down here? Okay, well, let's go here anyways. So that I can do this. Okay, let's do this. Yay, we made a town. A famous local priest of Canaan is urging her subjects to settle their disputes through duels rather than court. Oh boy. Nope. Can I do this? Nope. Okay, so it should be like... Okay, there it is. Wait, what is the other thing? I like how it's like so far off the fucking map, you can't find it. Ah. Who should I upgrade? Wait, can I only upgrade one? Oh, I can upgrade this one. I'll upgrade this one. Why not? Okay.
Why don't we set up camp?
Camp. Hey, Diggler. How you doing?
Haven't sacrificed anything to Mother in a long time. Need to find someone special. If Lindsay disappears, everyone notices. Shame. Would make great sacrifice.
Oh, God. Don't sacrifice Lindsay. Knock, knock. This game is super long. What am I at on the YouTube? Like part 100 or something? Oh, I would be surprised if it's I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if it isn't, but at the same time, it could be that, like, they learned that this was too long, but who knows. The ruins of the tower loomed over the surrounding plains like a tombstone so old that time had worn away the epitaph, as well as the language it had been written in. Each crumbling step of the giant stairway was as tall as a grown man's chest, and the huge portal where the door once stood was wide enough for our entire party to walk abreast through. We decided to climb the tower! Go for it, Amiri. It was hard to imagine how tall the building must have been before crumbling under its own weight. It's possible that even the owners would have towered above us had they still been around. Even so, by using the cracks and pits in the stone wall, an experienced climber would likely be able to scale the tower. Amiri spat on her hands and swiftly climbed up to one of the high ledges, what remained of the second floor. There, the walls had deteriorated even further. They were covered with engravings, barely visible symbols of some ancient language. After catching her breath, she decided to... Yeah, Amiri is not going to be able to do shit. So, climb more. Climbing higher was no easy task. Amiri's fingers slipped on wet moss, and the rocks crumbled beneath her feet. Perched atop a shelf on the opposite wall, a large black raven watched Amiri's ascent intently. Clinging to the signs that were carved into the wall, Amiri slowly began moving upwards. At last, she reached the top. An uneven stub was all that was left of the spire that once must have reached to the lower clouds. Alas, there were no treasures to be found here, unless you are willing to count the magnificent view of the surrounding area. A fire flickered in a distance. Someone had set up camp there. Finding out she had seen enough, Amiri carefully descended. After that, we decided to... If there's only one option, then why give me an option? Just saying. I'm gonna guess that would have revealed this if we didn't know where it was already. Yes. Blood furrows. This sounds fun. How you doing, Diggler? Oh, last week sucked. Looks like this horse fell while trying to climb the rock. It must have been terrified to attempt such a thing.
Step, step, step. Let's shred them.
I found the thing!
Cannot hide from me.
Good God.
Burn.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Bring it.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
I have some very good spells now. Damn it. And we'll do that.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, nice. We get an extra hit now with him.
Flames take you.
Tear them apart!
Okay, this... I thought this was going to go a lot worse than this, and it's not. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. How do I bring up the list on the side? If you pick somebody, there's like a little arrow here. And so it gives you like extra ability slots. You can also open like these, and this has everything as well. It's because Kitty has like a shit ton of spells, so. The horse's legs are covered with deep wounds. They seem to be bite marks, but the animal died by human hands. Its throat has been neatly slit. The inscription on the stone is made with blood. The text says, "Running is no help. The grass betrays. Stay with me. Better die than become food for..." Probably the thing we just killed. The barbarian seems to have died from massive blood loss. Horrible wounds cover his body, though his hand is still clutching a knife.
I'm good at this.
Adventures call to them.
There's a deep hole in the ground made recently. At the bottom, you see a pile of bloody rags that look like the remnants of some barbarian's clothes. Deep furrows mar the grass in the area, as if a huge plow had been put to work here. Found a hole.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
Is that it? Was that thing supposed to be difficult or something? Because we kind of kicked its ass.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I mean, last week was really rough. It was essentially our Christmas. Back to school is like our busiest time of the year. So I had a couple of days where I was there until like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then I again had people messaging me because they just essentially don't know how our systems work, which they're supposed to know. And I have told them numerous times. So. I don't see any enemies. What the fuck? Yeah, I work at an office supply store, so essentially back to school is busier than Christmas for us. I got myself a new thing though. I got a new headset because my Krakens are like literally falling apart. Like, look at this. And they're not like the HyperX's where you can just get a new ear cup. If your ear cups fall off, you're just screwed, so. That's why we don't have the ears on these ones yet, because I got to figure out how I want to do it. Headsets never last very long for you. I mean, I've had those ones for a while, and they still sound decent. It's just that the cups are falling off. The cool thing with the HyperX's is that the cups are actually designed to be removable, and they actually come with 2 different styles. So, because they actually come with 2 different styles. They come with like the faux leather, and then they come with foam. Penguin. So they're actually designed to be removable. They're not that expensive either. Like when they go on sale, I missed this sale by like a day, but when they go on sale, they're like 50 bucks. So, and they're so fucking comfortable, and the noise cancellation is insane. So, and I like that the mic is removable because I don't really need the mic. So, yeah, these are the Cloud 2s. I've had them before. I think I upgraded just because I wanted to try the Krakens. But these are definitely way more comfortable. They're lighter. They fit like my ears better. Probably because this portion here can actually rotate. So, overall, I'm liking them better. Had some annoyances this morning trying to get my audio to work properly, but once we figured it out, we got it, right, Penguin? Boop.